I ended up using this recipe from Betty Crocker, but because I didn't have a full can, I basically split everything, which ended up working because I only wanted to make one loaf anyway, and this makes two. So I pretty much did everything here, used a half a can. I ended up using a little more sugar because I like mine sweet. I ended up replacing this as for butter because I have margarine and I didn't have vegetable oil. Used 2 eggs, used a cup and a half of flour, I didn't use any nuts or raisins. I used 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, and then I used 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and then for the cinnamon and cloves, I actually used half of a teaspoon of cinnamon, and then I used half a teaspoon of nutmeg, because that's what I used last time, and it ended up tasting very yummy. And then I didn't follow these instructions entirely. I did set my oven to 350 and I'm cooking it for an hour, because I think I said somewhere in here. Yeah, cooking it for 1 hour. It's still cooking, so here's hoping it tastes good. But that's pretty much what I did, and I'll put a link in the description below of what it is if I remember to do that. Okay, so I promised you guys I'm going to go through this. These are all the little tabs and things that I really liked, and so we're going to go through it. Oh my gosh, this right here, guys. Oh my gosh, this color palette. I love hot pink, as you can see from my fingernails. But like, this is, oh my gosh, I love the blue and the pink. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that Jared would not have gone with this color, this looks so pretty. Oh my gosh. So my mom and I have been looking at fake flowers, and I have been having the hardest time trying to figure out what flower I want. It's like, I kind of want a flower like this or that. So I'm actually going to take this and circle a couple. I kind of like this one. Did not know it was called that, and I kind of like this one. Did not know it was called that, but like, this is going to be really helpful. It even shows you what colors it typically comes in. Even though I'm doing fake flowers, this will help me see what flowers are available, and even if like we're looking for fake flowers, we're like, okay, we need this flower, this is what it's called. The craft people can help us. Oh my god, this cake, guys, look at this cake. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're doing a very simple cake, and just a cake for Jared and I, and cupcakes for everyone else, but dang. Oh, I love this article. This is talking about making your bridal suite nice and cozy. We're totally doing that. We're gonna make it be very princessy, very like girls suite, gonna have like candles lit, music playing. I've already got a playlist set up on Spotify. Oh, this is addresses on where to get your marriage license. I highlighted which one Jared and I need to do. And then these are actually almost the exact same kind of chairs that are at the venue, because we're using the venue's chairs. And this is the cutest idea to decorate them. You just tie 2 little ribbons on the side, and bam, you're done. And yeah, that's pretty much all of my highlights in this magazine. Oh my gosh, look at that. Almost said cake. Look at that bread. Look at that bread. Oh my god, it looks so good. So I gave it time to cool, which, mind you, you are going to want to let it cool at least for 25 minutes, if not longer, because when you let it cool, it like sticks to itself, and it's a lot easier to cut like your solid slices. If you like doing that, I like cutting mine up because I like grabbing them and taking them to work. It's easier that way, but like, if you decide not to cut or not to let it cool down, it's gonna be really mushy, so when you cut it, it'll fall apart, which is what happened to this one. This is I'm eating right now. Different recipe. It does taste slightly different. This one tastes a little more doughy than yesterday's did, or not yesterday's, last week's. I don't know, the last one that I made. It's also smaller because the last one was supposed to be 2 loaves, so basically each slice was humongous. But this is a typical what a loaf is supposed to look like. I think it's actually less than what a loaf is supposed to look like, and so the slices are a little smaller, which is fine. But still very yummy. I'm now actually going to make dinner, which I believe is hot dogs today. Yeah, I have work tomorrow, and my friend Ray is going to be going to Hollywood Studios, so I'm going to be hooking him up with some special treatment that I have planned out. And yeah, I am going to, like I said, start dinner, and then I'm going to sleep. say I work tomorrow. So thank you all so much for watching. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video. Don't forget to hit subscribe because you see videos every single day from me. I haven't said that in a while. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye!